So there are bad days, and then there's like your career is on the line after this game bad days, and unfortunately a punter that I love to watch just had one of those days, and the man in question is none other than Matt Hawk, who put up an absolutely pitiful performance against the Titans. And when I say pitiful, I mean pitiful, because usually I don't really go in on punters and kickers, but just to put this into perspective, when little freshman Isaac, who was a terrible punter, had the worst game of his life, with his longest punt being 43 yards and averaging only 34.5 yards a punt, that is only 0.7 yards worse than professional NFL punter Matt Hawk's game against the Titans, and his game is being elevated by a 60-yard punt. This isn't to say that I was even close to being in the same ballpark of skill as him as that age, but more so just to show how abysmally bad of a game it was. So now let's talk about what he did exactly. First ball looks like he goes straight up the elevator shaft, and I'm not sure if Robert Woods is just such a scary returner that he felt the need to try to moon it and just didn't catch it right, but it falls to around 33 yards and gets down a yard back for a 32-yard net. His second punt, he drops the nose down and sends the returner sprinting upfield, forcing him to fair catch it at the 20 for just 29 yards of net punt, which is just so suboptimal for this situation. The third punt, he catches off the inside of his foot trying to do the Louis ball, having it go out of bounds just 27 yards down the field from the line of scrimmage. I mean, once again, not doing yourself any favors here with this. His fourth punt is like, yeah, okay, it's 60 yards, but it's directly into the end zone, so you only net 40 of those yards. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like that's a bad ball. Most games, a 60-40 ball where you kick it 60 yards to net 40 is a pretty good ball. But he's just like, he's clearly trying to nuke it straight down the middle to save his average, and it just looks like more of a desperation punt than anything. Fifth punt, he goes yet again to 28 yards to be downed at the plus 40-yard line after it bounces backwards. So let's just say this. Yes, if a couple of bounces had gone his way, maybe I don't even make this video because I don't realize how rough of a day he's having. But it should never come down to the bounces. I'm not sure if his girlfriend broke up with him, if he's fighting an injury, or if there's a tragedy in his family, which I hope and pray isn't the case, because I'd rather have a punter just have a bad day than have something be horrifically wrong with him. But honestly, save the second to last punt, there is no excuse to have a game like this. And if they give him another chance, I hope he's able to turn it around. But yeah, when you come out and 3 out of 5 of your punts are less than 30 yards, I can't say I totally would blame them for wanting to look at different options. And as always, have an amazing day, better than Matt Hawk did, and peace.